Just passing through, are we, Tracy? What are you doing with that?
Well, at least it's right now.
Have you a place in your hearts for dear little Tracy? Brilliant and beautiful, this sweet little girl needs a loving home. Very rich parents prefer it, as poor little Tracy needs lots of expensive presents to make up for her tragic past. Tracy, you've ruined it. What have you done to poor Louise? Who wants to foster Louise? She's very shy, but could be rewarding. Tracy Beaker, you're a one-off.
Of course I am. I'm not just Child of the Week. I am Child of the Year.
I can make my world come true. All my dreams will see me through. And this life won't get me down. My dreams will turn things all around. With a smile upon my face, I can see a better place. Doesn't matter what may come my way. Believe that now I will win someday.
I'm here!
Hello, people of Britain. I am Ian Sterling, and this chap here, what just came in a comical way, is Hacker the Dog.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this thing we're doing.
Today, I'm here with a little bit of news. Well, you've been with us all day. I'm John from BBC One. I have news.
What's this news which you speak of in a rather shambolic way?
The way the news is that we have brand new Blast Lab.
Brand new Blast Lab!
Yes, brand new Blast Lab starring Richard Hammond, and it's all brand new.
Yeah.
Also news in just now, Hacker the Dog today wants to ban the beach.
Get rid of it, Ian. It's not needed anymore in this day and age. It's overrated.
Why? What have we got? Internet.
Yeah.
I'll have the beach.
And sieves.
Sibs. So what about Sibs? Dan, all right, you will, mate. He says,
Dan,
I think you
Dan.
shouldn't. Dan, no, he's gone. I think you shouldn't ban the beach because even though you do get sand everywhere when you go, if you banned it, you still wouldn't be able to play beach sports like volleyball. No. You love sports, don't you?
I don't.
Yeah, you do. You love play with volleyball right now. So look, it'd be fun. I hit it to you, hit it back. Ready?
Yeah.
So hit it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. I'm going to throw the ball, you volley it back. Ready?
Yeah.
Do it, practice now?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Sounds a bit hard, ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it. Throw it back. You're terrible. Look, why do you hate the beach so much?
Mainly that, but also this. Just go for a dip in the sea. Oh, yeah! Oh, it's cold! I'll try again. Oh, yeah! Oh, it's so very cold! Oh, yeah, I'll try again. Oh, it's so cold! Oh! It was so very cold, and I never get over the shock of the cold on my toes. Look how cold nippy toes is.
Oh, was it? It was a little bit cold.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Email in cbbc@bbc.co.uk. Tell us what you think about the beach. Do you want it banned or not? Right now, we've got brand new Blast Lab.
Is it new?
Yeah.
Brand new?
Yeah.
Is it Blast Lab?
Yeah.
Run network?
Yeah.
Lab rat, here's the special stick of glowing rock. I promise you, that's for being a good lab rat. Well done. And on a completely unrelated note, here's a stick of uranium. Put that in the generator. It's very important you don't mix those up because obviously you can't power the lab with rock, and uranium's really bad for your teeth. Okay, go on, get on with it. All right. Hello, I'm Richard Hammond. This is my Blast Lab. Actually, I think those two were the wrong way around. I might have given him the uranium instead of the rock. Don't chew either of them, OK? They'll be deadly. Right, two teams are about to embark on the journey. Oh. Yeah, he may have chewed the wrong one. Right, coming up today, we have FatNav 2.0 with my good friend Oliver. In mini science, we should be testing the immense strength of the humble egg. And for the first time ever, my lab rats will be in charge of an extraordinary experiment. And talking of mess, we return to the septic tank as we play Gungy Bungy. Right, to ensure everything in my lab is kept top secret, my experiments, my diary, my dolly collection, I employ the best security guard custard creams can buy. It is, of course, my Ninja Nan! There she is, over in the Ninja Nannex right now, probably doing something exciting, like practicing with the nunchucks or breaking blocks of wood with her hand or doing a jigsaw, as it turns out. Right, let's have a look at who's trying to get into my lab today. OK, you guys claim to be the red team. I'm sure you won't mind if we carry out some security checks. We can't be too careful around here, OK? So, for security reasons, your names are, please, what are they?
Hugo, Tom, Alfie.
Hugo, Tom and Alfie. Yeah, that's what I've got down here. It says under hidden talent, Tom, what are you going to do for us? What can you demonstrate?
I'm going to do karate.
Really? Well, Ninja Nan's in there with you. Just be careful, OK, very quickly. Well done, I reckon he might have taken it down. Come on in, come on in. If Ninja Nan had seen those moves, Tom, there would have been a lot of trouble. OK, you're pretty much through. One final thing remains to make absolutely sure you're the real red team. We agreed a password with the real red team. If you can tell me what that is.
Technology.
Yeah, well, that's kind of relevant to what we do here. Any particular reason for that?
We all love technology and we all love to play computer games.
Really? OK, well, good luck in the lab today. Right, go and get settled in for the first round. Away you go, red team. That is our official red team. That's confirmed it. Let's meet the other bunch of people trying to get into my lab today. Hello. Right, you lot claim to be the yellow team. For security purposes, can I confirm your names, please? You are?
Janice, Ashley, Jamila.
Janice, Ashley, Jamila. That's what I've got written down. OK. Jamila, I've got your name under talent. What can you do to prove you are who you say you are?
Play the recorder.
OK, go on then. If you can play the recorder, you'll be into the lab. That's the right end. That's good. OK, well, again, I don't feel a single coming on, but... That's a recorder. The noise is coming out of it. You're in. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to the Blast Lab, you three. Now, OK, fair enough, you're in this far, but we have to continue with our security checks. We can't be too careful. A password has been agreed with the real yellow team. So if you are the real yellow team, you three will know what that word is. What is it?
Borida.
That's what it says here. What does that mean?
Good morning in Welsh.
All right, fair enough. Well, that confirms that you are the yellow team. Go and get settled in, ready for round one. You are our yellow team. For the next round, I shall need the help of the car who struggled to get points for speeding, but could easily get points on Mastermind. It is, of course, Oliver. Let's plug him in. Right, that is Oliver. Now, until recently, the most state-of-the-art technology that Oliver had was, well, his wheels, really. So to bring him into the 21st century, I've installed a FatNav 2.0 system, and it all went swimmingly well, by which I mean I spilled a lot of water on it and now it doesn't quite work. It's your job, teams, to work out what's true and what's false. If a fact is true, Oliver will make this noise. And And if a fact is false, Oliver will let us know by making this noise. OK, now, teams, you will both notice both teams have 3 lights. At the moment, they're all 3 red. Every time you get a question right, it will light one of your own lamps green, turns it green, OK? Really important, because when you get 3 green, that team wins. However, if when you're answering a question you get it wrong, it doesn't turn your light green, it turns the other team's light green. Yeah, very, very important. Then you think carefully before you answer, OK? We're going to start with the nearest 2 questions. How far does the minute hand of Big Ben travel each year? Have a think, have a chat, you never know. How far does the minute hand of Big Ben travel each year in miles? It's a big clock.
5, 4,
Gonna have to rush it.
2,
Time's gonna be up.
1.
Get an
Time's
answer
up.
written down. Yellows, reds, have you got an answer written down? 6 miles from the reds. From the yellows, 5 miles. You're saying 5 miles, OK. 6 from the reds, 5 from the yellows. The real answer is 118 miles, which means the reds win that one. Let's light a light. It's actually 4.2 metres long, the minute hand, and it goes round and round the clock face, doing 118 miles a year. OK, right. That means, Reds, you seize control of the game. You get the first true or false question, OK? An average human body contains enough iron to make a 5-centimetre long nail. Have a think, have a chat amongst yourselves. An average human body contains enough iron to make a 5-centimetre long nail. Is that true or false? What do you think?
False.
You think it's false? Oliver, is it true or is it false? It's true! I'm sorry, Reds. It's true. That means we light a lamp green for the yellows, and it's now your question. That's how the game works. You get it wrong, you give them the point. Right, yellows. This is your first chance. Here is your science fact. Oxygen only exists as a gas. Oxygen only exists as a gas. Is that true or false? Don't answer straight away, but have a chat. You never know. One of you might know something that just helps with it. Audience, let's see what you think. Vote with your feet. Away you go. This is what I like to see. All of the audience thinks yes, apart from one who thinks no, and you're sticking to your guns. You think false.
It can be in water.
Even with all of that lot thinking otherwise, you see, that's somebody who knows her own mind. OK, audience, back to your places. OK, and remind you, oxygen only exists as a gas. Is that true or false? What do you think?
True.
You think it's true. Oliver, is it true or is it false? It's false. In actual fact, then that means another lamp is lit for the red team. They're on 2. Puts them ahead. I'm sorry, that's how it works. Right, let's move on to the red team. Here is your fact. A cat has more bones than a human. Does it or doesn't it? Have a think, have a chat. You never know. One of you might just pick something up. A cat has more bones than a human. Red team, to win the game or give them a point. Is that true or false?
True.
You think it's true? Have you based that on any? Have you counted the bones in a cat ever?
No.
OK, you have. Marvellous. All right, well, let's see what Oliver thinks. Oliver, is that true or false? It's true! That means 3 lights are lit for the Reds, and I'm afraid they win the first round, Yellows. Well done. How did you know that?
Guess.
It was a guess, yes, all right. In fact, a cat's skeleton is made up of around 230 bones, whereas us humans have got about 206, which means the red team take the point. They're in the lead. Well done. Ago, I designed and built a time machine to bring my old science teacher back from school here through to the lab. And it worked perfectly. Apart from one small technical hitch, because my teacher made it here, only now she looks like a 10-year-old girl. She is, of course, Mini Miss!
A tiny technical hitch, Richard?
No, Miss, wouldn't dream of it, Miss. Absolutely not. Now, Mini Miss here might look like a 10-year-old, but she's actually a fully qualified teacher with many, many, many years' experience mostly of telling me to stop talking and sit at the back when I was at school. Because you see, I used to
Stop
just...
talking, Richard.
Sorry, miss.
Today, we're playing...
Are you sure you want to call it that, miss? Only, sometimes, you know, doctors and medical people, when they say stool, they don't mean something you sit on. They mean, you know, it's kind of something rather different. We're not going to be using, you know, lots of... it's...
Ignore him. Don't be ridiculous, Richard. This game involves our teams placing a variety of objects onto this sheet, which is balanced by eggs.
OK, so they take it in turns to select an object from over here and place it onto this sheet. And I guess whichever team causes the eggs to crack loses, and the other team gets an omelette. Am I right?
Except for the omelette part, yes.
OK, fair enough. Well, before you get started on this, teams, Minimis is going to talk you through your options, OK? Do listen. Now, you might be thinking this game is going to be over quickly, but eggs are actually surprisingly strong, especially when you push them at their ends, because the shape of an egg, that curve, spreads the force all around the egg surface, meaning it doesn't crack. Hopefully. Also, we've got 4 eggs here, so if you think each of those 4 will be sharing a little bit of the weight of the objects, just a quarter of it is all they'll have to hold up on their own. So let's see just how much weight these eggs can take. Right, teams, I think you've had enough thinking time now. The red team won fact nav, so you get to choose whether you want to go first or second with this. What do you want to do, first or second?
First.
You want to go first. OK, well, let's get on with it. They're making their decision. Have you decided?
Yes.
It's the cake. They've gone for the cake. Oh, OK, it's on. It's on. You've got away with it. Well done, red team, for the first round.
That's almost 1.9 kilograms of cake.
OK. OK, right. Yellows. Come forwards and choose your object. Always best to concentrate. Janice is going for the oven glove. I reckon this is a safe bet. 50 grams of oven glove has joined it. Well done. Nice one, yellows. OK. Well done, yellows. Reds, the pressure's on. You've got a return serve. Chaps, have we decided?
Yes.
OK, it's the egg timer from the red team. So, little one. Oh, yeah, you got away with it.
That brings the total to just over 2 kilograms.
Yellows lining up their shot, and they've gone for the egg whisk. Well done, Ashley, well done. Oh, there you go, there you go. We are OK, we're in the clear. Well done, yellows. Lining up to be a long game, this one. Reds, come on. It's a discussion. You made your decision. What are you going for?
Rolling pin.
The rolling pin.
Ooh, the rolling pin, 300 grams.
All 4 eggs, spreading that weight between them. We must be up to the best part of 3 kilograms right now, so each one supporting a quarter of that. Yellows, please, make your choice. The game's really hotting up now. Oh, they've gone for the biscuit barrel. Jamila going for the place. She's going for the place. It's up, it's supported. Yeah, well done. Right, step forward, Reds. It's the pressure, he's cracking under it.
What's he going to go for? Ooh, it's the teapot, 800 grams worth.
Oh! Ooh! Nice move, nice move. The teapot, interestingly, weighs exactly the same as the biscuit barrel. It's a classic return move in Eggy Stall. Right, yellows, come forwards, make your choice. This game is going all the way. The atmosphere in the lab, tense now. Ooh, now that's an interesting object. This is quite a brave move at this stage in the game.
1.7 kilograms. The cake is the only heavier item on our egg table.
A lot of concentration right now. OK, can you find a space even to accommodate this? 1.7 kilograms those scales weigh. About to add it to a Ninja Nan sponge cake, a rolling pin, an oven glove, an egg timer, an egg whisk, a biscuit barrel, and a teapot.
It's got tiny little...
Ooh, it's getting close. Oh! Yellows, I'm so sorry.
2 eggs cracking there under the weight of 5.8 kilograms.
So that's another point to the Reds. That means we are on 2-0 to the Reds. Well done. So eggs are pretty strong, but, I mean, I could lift that long. I wonder if eggs can support something really super mega Ninja Nan's handbag heavy.
Strength. It comes in many forms. Iron, steel, titanium, all names that strike fear and cause sleepless nights amongst the likes of lettuce, candy floss and wet paper bags. But there is another unsung hero who's been biding its time until today, when it's finally decided to step forth into the limelight. To whom am I referring? Well, it's the friend of bakers, fry-ups and Easter bunnies across the world, and it is, of course, the egg. But the egg isn't unbreakable. For it to be unbreakable, you've got to unlock the science. I think we need a graphic.
Apart from being a versatile, protein-packed snack, an egg's shape is perfect for spreading weight. Eggs are strong when you push them from the top to the bottom because the force of the push is spread out around the entire surface of the egg. This means eggs can take more weight than you might think. But if you push sideways on the egg, the force isn't spread out in the same way and so causes an eggy explosion. Today, we're going to see if science can redefine the fragile image of the humble egg. First, we need to find out how strong eggs really are. Will one egg be strong enough to hold one lab rat's body weight? No. Okay. What about 2 eggs? No. Yeah, okay. Let's go for 4 eggs. Yeah, this really is riveting scientific endeavour at its very best. What a surprise. 8 eggs. Who'd have thought it? Ooh. It looks like it's holding. At last, success!
We've learned that 8 eggs can hold the weight of 1 lab rat. A lab rat weighs how much? OK, if you say so. So 8 eggs to hold up 79 kilos of lab rat. What if we tried this, though, with something heavier? Much heavier. Say that. A helicopter. That weighs about 1,000 kilos. So how many eggs would it take to hold up 1,000 kilos? It's a number I'm looking for, lab rat. Yeah, equals how many eggs? The number of eggs. I'm going to leave you to work this out. I'll be back later.
So I'm going to leave the lab rats as long as it takes for them to figure this out. Now, today is a world's first, and I'm not talking about the fact that I'm intending to land a helicopter on eggs. No, it's the fact that I've entrusted my lab rats to set up this experiment without any supervision. Am I confident of success? Well, the science adds up, but there's always that human error factor, or in this case, the lab rat factor. Brilliant. After only 3 months of calculations and the counting of hundreds of lab rats' fingers, they've finally worked out 756 eggs should be enough to support the weight of the helicopter. Should be. Well, we'll soon find out, that's for sure. On our final approach now. And there is the heli egg pad.
I did leave the lab rats to calculate the number of eggs. That means I'm trusting them with a helicopter.
Have the lab rats got something right for a change? Will 756 eggs support the weight of a helicopter? I hope so, otherwise this could get very messy.
OK, hold the experiment right there, because I think there could be another point here. OK, the Reds are ahead by 2 at the moment, but it'd be just for the honour. Let's go for the point, OK? I'm going to give that point to the team and give me the most accurate answer. How many eggs in the heli egg pad do you think will break? From 0, none of them, to 756. That's all of them. Have a talk between the 3 of you. Have a talk between the 3 of you. Come up with a number. None of them, some of them, all of them. Give me a number. And I will give the point to the team that gets closest. So, Yellows, what do you think?
Went for about 300.
300. Reds, what do you think?
None.
None? 300. Big old difference going on here. OK, well, let's see what happens. There's only one way to find out. Carry on with the experiment.
Here we go. Will's 756 eggs managed to hold the weight of a 1,000-kilogram helicopter. The wind not making life easy for the pilot, but it's getting closer. 4 centimetres away now.
Incredibly, I think they may have done it.
With the chopper landed, the eggs are now supporting its entire weight.
As you can see, it worked. Obviously, one of these lab rats worked out just how many eggs were required to hold up about 1,000 kilos of helicopter. Right, you, lift this off, please. Let's have a look. Let's just make sure. Not an egg broken. And our new strength hero is scientifically proven to be the egg.
Wow! Well, it's an extra point to the Reds. Well done. And that was astonishing. I mean, really, that was amazing. Who'd have thought that the heli egg pad would survive? I hate to say this, but Lab Rat, come over here. Come on. Now, this is a really weird experience for us both, let's be honest, but well done. I'm really proud of you. You did something, well, all right, don't get giddy, you did something. Well, that was, if I ever get round to inventing my wind-powered helicopter, that heli egg pad is going to come in really handy. Where is the heli egg pad now? Where is it?
What a fantastic success, and the lab rats haven't ruined it with their stupidity. No, they have. They've ruined it just when I thought we were making progress.
Idiot! That was the first thing you've ever managed to get right, and you messed it up completely. I hope you cleaned that mess up. You didn't put it in there, did you? You could have made a really good omelette with that. It would have been useful. Go away and get ready. It doesn't matter because it's time to move on, because it's time now for... This is the game. The teams have to get these prize pods from this side of the tank using the bungee-powered catapults to launch them into the prize zone on the other side of the tank. But there's a twist, because one person from each team is in the guns. Now, they are here to intercept the other team's pods and to return their own fallen pods to the bungee loaders and firers. Each team, though, can also fire these to their teammates in the guns. These are...
Giant hands of glory.
Stop showing. Cute. Away you go. Now, they can be used to stop the opposing team's pods more efficiently because they're bigger, obviously. But in the time it takes to fire one of these across, you could have fired a prize pod. So you are wasting valuable time. That's your decision. Right, red team, you're in the lead. You get a 5-second head start, and you can go on the first siren, OK? You have some time to get as many prize pods as you can into that prize zone, and that some time starts now.
So the Reds, the first team to try and catapult themselves some top prizes to take home. And they've gone straight for the hands of glory. The Yellows have now started, and Ashley is wasting no time in powering some prize pods across the gulch. Fire is still trying to find their range. The blockers are on top at the moment, but look at that! The Reds had a prize pod bounce in and out of the prize zone. No such trouble for the Yellows. They score. The red team are firing pods at their own teammate. That's more like it. The Reds equalise. Now the Yellows are at it. Ashley just pinged a pod in Jamila's face. Still everything to play for. And bam goes another red pod in the zone. The Yellows had better do something fast. But you never know when some time may just run out.
Time up. Wow, what a battle. Right, teams, come around here, please. Red and yellow. Well, obviously not you guys. You're stuck in there. Let's find out who's won. Lab rats, count them up. For the Yellows, what have we got? 1. For the Reds, what have we got? 2. That means the Reds are the winners. Well done. So, Reds... Reds, let's have a look at what you've won. A make-your-own racing car. A transformer. Yellows, this is a slightly difficult bit where we have to look at what you would have won, but you're not taking home. And it would have been, what is it? A make-your-own racing car. Oh, sorry, team. Yeah, I know. On Blast Lab, you see only one team can go home with their prizes. The other team gets to go home with their memories of the prizes which they, well, they're about to blow up. Sorry. Because it's time for B-Day Goes Bang. Reds, well done, Reds. These are your prizes. They're all coming home with you. Congratulations, you are our winners. Well done, well played. Away you go. Away you go. And so, as they disappear, yellows, it's my somber duty to announce we must make our way over there. Come with me.